The grand winner of the Liveability Challenge 2020 goes to...
Welcome to the launch of the Liveability Challenge 2020.
Temasek Foundation wants to help innovators take their research from the lab into the community to produce products and services that will benefit the society and the community.
The three themes that are running for this year are urban food production, circular packaging, and decarbonisation. As you can imagine, these three themes are highly pertinent to what's happening in our urban societies today, especially within the tropical belt.
I think the Liveability Challenge not only live up to its reputation, but also is how unique it is compared to other competition.
I just want to add that I'm super proud that we have managed to push through with this initiative despite all the ongoing disruptions from the pandemic.
I would say the Liveability Challenge is the third year. What we're trying to do here is that we're trying to find a project that is a game changer. So to set the context of what we are looking for, the Temasek Foundation, we're looking for projects that's technology readiness level 6 to 9.
One last comment is that I think a lot of what you're saying is already reflected in the presentation.
In the future, we will expand to degraded lands in Southeast Asia. These are photos taken by our partner who cultivated viable quantities of Bambara guana on abandoned palm oil plantation land.
When I visited my uncle's dairy farm in China in 2018, I was shocked to see buckets and buckets of spoiled milk. My uncle was really frustrated, and he asked me to find a solution.
Welcome to the grand finale of the Liveability Challenge 2020. TLC has over the years grown to become Asia's leading sustainability solutions platform, whose mission is to help startups all over the world move their ideas from lab to market, and to provide the support they need to pilot and scale their solutions. We will be moving on to introduce the first finalist who will kick off the 2020 Liveability Challenge. Our first team is names from Singapore. So let's hear it from Mark Lim. Mark, the floor is yours.
Now let's evaluate Bambara milk by looking at three key factors: performance, price, and sustainability. For performance, Bambara milk is high in protein, naturally foaming, cost competitive, and it's GMO-free.
Can you talk a little bit about the business model, and particularly how your IP underpins that business model? Because you've obviously made some assumptions about reaching $3.8 million within the next 3 or 4 years.
Like many food products, salmon from the supermarkets are packed with wrapping film. But I may be cooking plastic in future instead of fish. In the next 30 years, there may be more plastics than fish in the ocean.
In terms of the manufacturing process and scalability, is there any special equipment, or is most of the kind of fermentation and work that you're doing in order to produce the product off the shelf?
See, getting milk from cows could be a thing of the past. We're the first biotech company in the world that is actually able to use cell-based technology to create real milk. This is a game changer.
I'm very interested, in the cell-based dairy market space. I just want to know how big is the market size.
But in your presentation, you have left it blank and just say that it's not expensive. Any reason why you have no indicative pricing for what your product will cost?
We're still in the early stage of development, and we are trying to figure out what the exact cost will be. And we project that the cost will be between normal plastic versus the cellulose that we mentioned.
Actually, there is no other waste stream. It's a very clean process. So what we do is we have almost a salt solution into which the methane is getting bubbled in.
What Shiok Meats produces is a sustainable cell-based shrimp meat that is grown from stem cells instead of animals.
Sustainability is actually a freedom. We want to make a statement with this technology. Singapore, to me, is just like a gigantic mothership. If we can make it here, we can make it anywhere, even on Mars.
Good to know. I think it's good to hear the feedback.
Yeah. Build up ecosystem. This could have more impact on either the environment or the food.
So I just want to check with Daniel, William, and Christina whether any one of you would like to make a change.
All right, the dramatic drum roll, please. The grand winner of the Liveability Challenge 2020 goes to Turtle Tree Labs. Congratulations! Temasek Foundation has decided to award you $1 million.
We are so excited. We are so pumped. And I have to tell you, this is the perfect time and place for us to be. Right here in Singapore, we are proud to be here. Our team is so excited. Thank you guys so much for this. This opportunity means a lot to us.
The quality of the 6 finalists this year is very high, and in fact the competition is very keen. The judges had spent a lot of time deliberating between the top 2 finalists.
I think the biggest challenge we have is climate change challenge, and also what maybe we call it the climate emergency. I think that's the biggest challenge.
Well, the Liveability Challenge 2020 obviously had its own challenges presented by COVID-19, and the team responded amazingly to actually go from this offline event to an online event, doing it across multiple time zones, multiple countries.
Going on the success of this year's TLC, I hope that we will be even bigger and better next year. We will be on the lookout again for the disruptive, game-changing ideas, and we hope to have even more submissions next year.